Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people share their Tinder horror stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. A little backstory. A few years ago, I was dating this girl and her father really hated me, which was a bit odd as most parents love me, or at least lie about it real well. He was just a huge prick and I always called him on his shit. Anyway, her parents got divorced, we broke up a few months later, etc, etc. Fast forward to around a year later, me and girl from Tinder were dating for a few months and things were starting to get serious. We're at the point where she wants me to meet her family. Mother, stepfather, little sister. Why not? I have no problem meeting them. Let's do it, I said. She told me how excited her stepdad was to meet me. As it turns out, we both happen to be Kansas City Chiefs fans. Well, F me if it wasn't the same asshole father of my ex-girlfriend. So did they last? Or did they break up because of the dad? Damn, what are the freaking coincidences? You know, I guess opposites attract. That's freaking awkward. Not you again. Now this is what we call soulmates. My Tinder nightmare began on January 8, 2014 when I started texting with a beautiful woman who I knew was out of my league. I'm a 50-ish Caucasian guy, out of shape, overweight, but otherwise stable and normal. She was a 30-year-old black woman, college educated, stunningly beautiful and very elegant and slender. Nonetheless, after a few days of texting, I invited her to join me for dinner at a very nice restaurant downtown. To my dismay, she actually accepted my invitation. I was waiting for her at the bar and she walked in and my jaw hit the floor. She was so beautiful, I literally lost my breath for a moment. She was taller than me in her heels and was wearing a beautiful short dress with the most amazing legs I had ever seen. She greeted me with a bright smile and a gentle hug and we were escorted to our table. We had a very good date. The conversation flowed, and she seemed to have a good time as well. We decided to continue the date and went to a couple of bars for drinks. Finally, she said it was time to go home, and since she had taken Uber earlier, I offered to give her a ride home and she quickly agreed. All this time, I thought that even though the date was fun and comfortable, I assumed it would possibly lead to a friendship at best, considering the obvious differences. Well, when we got to her place, we talked for a few more minutes. I offered to walk her to her door, but she declined. She then got out and walked around to my door. She leaned through the window and planted a very brief but sensual kiss on my lips. My heart stopped. She then leaned back and smiled. I was able to stammer out an invitation to go out again and she accepted without hesitation. I was on cloud 9. I knew that this remarkable woman would have a profound effect on my life. It seemed predestined. Fast forward a couple of weeks, she and I had been seeing each other nearly every day, and I was developing strong feelings already. But something was wrong. I had a weird nagging sense that she was hiding something. Although she was being very affectionate, something just felt off. Then finally it happened. We were out at a bar together. It was a good time, but she seemed distracted. As we were leaving, she turned to me and said in a serious tone, "We need to talk." I thought, this is it. The differences between us are too much for her, and I'm about to be friend-zoned. But nothing prepared me for what came next. She asked me to just listen and not say anything, and I agreed. She then started out by saying that she had developed strong feelings for me, but there was something that I needed to know about her that might make me want to change my mind about pursuing a relationship. My mind was spinning and so many scenarios raced through my head. Is she married? Is she a criminal? Then I remembered a few days earlier when we were making out and I touched her breast lightly and realized that she had breast implants because it was quite hard. So I thought, OMG, is she transsexual? But as it turns out, she wasn't. But that would have been better than what came next. She looked at me with a tear in her eye and she told me that she has stage 4 breast cancer. She was originally diagnosed 4 years earlier as stage 3 and had beaten it back into remission after having double mastectomy along with radiation treatment and chemotherapy. Now we had returned as stage 4 and she was to start chemo again in 2 weeks. I was floored. She then stated that she will understand if I wanted to turn and run and she wouldn't think less of me for it. My response was to Damn, this is making me tear up. That's so freaking sad. My response was to reiterate that I adored her and I thought she was an amazing woman and if she wanted me to take this journey with her, that I would be honored to do so. We kissed and just held each other for a while. Finally, she said goodnight and went to her car to go home. I cried all the way home. We had a full amazing year together. I had to go to Japan for work and she met me there in between chemo treatments. She never cried and was always elegant. I learned what the true definition of grace meant. We lived a lifetime in 2014. She died 9 months ago, 15 months after we met. I'm a much better man for having met her and shared in her struggle. I love you and miss you so much, Jenny. Wow. Tinder nightmare, hey? Literally changed his life, but was a nightmare because she couldn't stay with him. Wow. That's so sad. But like such a beautiful love story. Man, they both deserved the world. This isn't really a horror story, just the one that sticks out as the most bizarre or funny. This girl, we've been chatting for like a week or so, hit me up around 10 p.m. on a Sunday night and said she'd be in my neck of the woods on her way home and wanted to see if I wanted to hang out. I did. So she comes over and she's got a bag of Mexican food with her. So I put on an episode of Always Sunny and she busts out a monster bean and cheese burrito. She asked if I wanted any, but I had already eaten. So this skinny, mind you, girl puts down both of these things in like 10 minutes. Just destroyed like 2 pounds of food. She wipes her face off, grabs my hand, rubs her tits with my hands, and gets up and goes, "Well, I gotta go. You can tell your friends you at least got something out of it." Never to be seen again. I'm still in love with her. What the hell? Damn, she wild. She do be a wild Pokemon. The fact that she would just go over to a random person's place at 10 p.m. and bring 2 pounds of food and just finish the food at their place. And just, you know. Man, I like her. But, geez, she do be crazy. Went on a date with a girl who had already told her whole family about me before we even met. And she wanted me to meet them in person on the first date. Damn! She was looking for a potential husband. You know? She's like, yeah, my husband. Meet my husband, guys. She brought a whole family. This was back when Tinder first came out and wasn't quite as known as a hookup app. We met and had a great first date. Second date was even better. Things kept going for about 2 months when she told me she went out with me originally in an attempt for a dinner where her and all her friends would bring the worst Tinder date. We both really liked each other, but I couldn't get over how we started. Well, that's the first impression. You look like a really bad Tinder date. Yeah, I'm gonna get you for this game. Well, matched with my cousin. Why did you swipe on your cousin? Why did your cousin swipe on you? My buddy isn't the smartest man. He picked a chick up and drove to a motel. They were walking into the room and she says, "Oh shit, I forgot my purse in the car. Do you mind if I go grab it?" He says, "Yeah, that's fine," and tosses her the keys. 5 minutes later, he walks out wondering where she is and his car is gone. This man dumb, honestly. He should have went out with her. Like, come on. Even if you didn't suspect her to steal your car, you should have just went out with her because it's at night and she's a girl. See, if he had manners, he wouldn't have gotten his car stolen. Not me blaming him. Nah, I'm kidding. I went on a date with a guy and the entire time he was talking about how men are superior and how there have been scientific studies to show that women have an emotional reaction to the color red when they see it. I wonder why he was single. I mean, to be fair, we see the color red every single month anyway, so like, I don't know what he's talking about. There was this guy who was a solid 10 in his pictures. He messages me, asks me if I want to meet up for coffee. So I say yes. He messages me and tells me that I have to pick him up. Okay, whatever, I'll do it. I pick him up and we decided to go eat instead. He's super funny and cute, so we hang out some more after dinner. Then he pulls out his phone and proceeds to tell me that he has a son and his baby mama took off to Washington but has no idea what part or anything with him and he hasn't seen him in months. So then he takes out his phone and tells me to go through a folder on his phone of pictures of his son, like 300 of them. He sat there and made me look through every single one, and he would tell me the backstory to basically every single video and photo in that folder. I felt so bad, but man, I was happy when he left. That whole date just got so weird after that. He did some more stuff, but those are good stories for another time. Oh, he's a 10, but he does this. What is he? I mean, to be fair, I don't really think that makes him a bad person. I would just feel bad. You know, it's like he just really misses his son. And he just misses the life that he could have had with his son. But his wife just ran away with his son. But then again, we don't know the full story, so we don't know why the wife ran off with the son. Honestly. Yeah, he's a 10, but he does this. What is he? Showed up to the restaurant, waited about 30 minutes, ordered myself some food and was about to leave when he texted me, "There's a liquor store across the street from the restaurant. Can you pick me up 2 6-packs? I told him I wouldn't. He says he decided to play frisbee with his dog instead. Deleted app, went to a liquor store, picked up some wine and went home. He texted me for a month or so after to tell me he's just bought tickets to see me dance. I'm a retired ballerina. Then he texts me an hour after and tells me how great I was on stage. I never responded. Dating is too confusing. I'm all done. Damn. That's creepy. So what girl was he talking about? What girl did he watch? Because this person retired. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.